We're in Rome. Yes. Rome is amazing. So let's go there. Well, we've landed in a swamp. First thing is swamp. Italians are just so weirdly jovial. Who knows what they're up to? This guy's drunk. This kid's unsure. What is it? Bacchanal? I can't remember. Whatever it is where Romans are having a good time getting drunk. Why am I in a swamp? A gravelly swamp. Okay, let's get inside the museum. All right, it's always so hard to get into these places. Why have they designed it so that you click on the icon and you get dropped into some part of the museum where you can't actually find your way in? Obviously, you can just click on one of these little rows down below, but you just want to get in. You just want to be able to walk in there without... Okay. That's actually a really fascinating grass formation. Or is it? It's a tufty. I think I'm in the airwell of a European building. And it's like I've come out for a cigarette. I don't smoke. I wouldn't do that. It's disgusting. I did smoke long ago. Anyway. Oh my gosh. This is an unmakeable stage. Okay, let's just drop in somewhere. Let's go straight to this abstractness. Z leads to 44, leads to X. I'm going to say 1970s. I want to say it's like the Arte Povera painting, but I don't know. All these galleries confuse me by the way that they put the new with the old, and I think they're always like, whoa. Their mind is going to be absolutely blown by us putting old things with new things. But everyone's doing that. So there is nothing exciting. This is a message to all curators out there. There is nothing exciting about putting new works in the old part of the gallery near old works. It doesn't mean anything. Everyone's doing it. This is amazing. This is the robot. Instant robot success. That is where your Google image comes from. How does it work? I mean, that's actually the purpose of this channel, is to locate and see the Google robot. Is this guy the Google robot operator? Or just a passerby? He has to be a worker. Oh, okay, I see what we see. That's some kind of lens apparatus. I'm not sure what it does, but you've got that there, and then what else have we got? Looks like a wheel, like as if it's some kind of 1890s Canon or something. Okay. We got more Google robot. It's me looking around my microphone to see the wall. I don't know. I'm very unwowed by what I'm looking at here. These paintings are boring. Ooh. Battle scene. Very 1860s, very 1870s. I wonder when galleries became like a compulsory national thing and when large art became such a big deal. I mean, obviously there's private galleries from the probably 1500s. I'm going to say Spanish, Dutch, Italian, and French, and maybe the English, maybe not. We're probably all doing their own big private galleries, and I just wonder what is the point at which it tips over to be the state. There's a lot of these large battle scene works that I don't think that many people want them in their house. It feels like they're being made for an institution, like a large state museum, because it's huge. It's massive. And it's, it's triumphant. When was the unification of... I'm always talking about unifications, but when was the unification of... to make the tricolore? So the leopard, the book, I think that's late 1800. I'm going to say all those kind of unifications. Unification of the Prussian states, unification of the principalities of Italy. I'm going to say they're all mid-1800s. So my guess is also that... museums became institutionalized around then, shortly thereafter. probably in line with all those unifications. If you know more about that, leave a comment below. We got a dog. Dogs. He's a vicious little pit bull. He's a vicious pit bull. Hounds of Hell. Hell strata. Hole within hell. Hound in the hell of hole. Hounds in the hole of hell. War. Dog fights. Dead dog. Sad dog, not dead dog. Not fighting. Fighting or loving. Abstract death, almost a bit Guernica in a weird way. It's, we've lost it. In another gallery. There you go, that was my war theory though. Ooh. 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 Look at that, that is beautiful outdoors. Oh my. This is, I mean, you look at that and you think, I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Rome. I don't know how we went from war room to geometric room, but it's okay. You know, it's fine. I don't mind. Oh, there's the war dogs. I quite like some of this, but it's like, it's totally like that. It's so surface, and this is, you know, how some artists feel about art. They're like working on the textural plane. This is still a painter. It's not particularly revolutionary in the sense that this person is still just thinking image, texture, square, museum. So they're just a painter with a blowtorch or a MIG welder or an. This person, when I was a child, had this recurrent dream where tiny horses chased me through a landscape full of like geometric, kind of like geometric rocks were in the space, and they were not dissimilar to this. Yeah, so for me, mild panic attack. Yeah, this is basically what my childhood nightmares were. They were small grey horses in a monochrome kind of vast flat landscape that had outcroppings of rocks that were like this, but grey. It's the geometry rooms. You know what I do like? What I do respect here is you've put all your artwork that is about surface, measurement, minimalism, literalism, all in one spot, so that we don't have to read some kind of preposterous narrative about the dogs of the War of Hellhounds falling over in chaos. I sound like I'm being a bit mean there, but it's not. It's just nice to be able to just see it all together in this room that has. I mean, the room is ornate. The work is literal and minimal, and it's from probably 60s, 70s. I'm trying to read this. It's from the 60s, 70s, I'd say, maybe 80s. It could even be contemporary, but it's got a kind of like, we know who Donald Judd is feeling. Here we have the compressed car artwork. I like cars, what can I say? There's an artist who does specifically drop like rocks and stuff on cars. Maybe this is him. I feel like he is Italian. Just loves crushing a car. Google robot. God, it's a complex machine, isn't it? Oh, that is its helper. I wonder how it works. I want to know more. The weird thing is it always looks like it's pointing sideways. Like this looks like the lens is pointing out this way. But I guess it's probably a 360 lens, isn't it? And here's my gripe with it. It's like, it doesn't matter how big it gets. You can't, like, how good the Google Image Man is, you still can't read stuff properly. You can't zoom in so well in the end. Like, to see the texture of stuff, it's still, I mean, It's doing a better job than I expected here. Here we have some blocks. Blocks with clay. Clay blocks. Good. The classic dead pig room. One of my favorites. What have we got? Distorted dead horse. Lovely. No warning. If you're an animal lover, I mean, I like animals, but I eat them too, so I guess I have to deal with this image. But yes, there we go. The decimated animal. Pretty grim. I mean, you know, sometimes I just think artists are a bit over the top. What's the comment here? What's the intent? Is it, I don't like eating animals, yet I went and got this one for you and mummified it? Or is it a sculpture of an animal? I don't know. Was it once a real animal? I can't tell. Are these sculptures? Is it anatomically correct? I forget. There'd be days like this. Just got a leather strap running straight through the window. Who knows? I'm not even going to deal with the log painting. I don't have time. Photographs into a clay structure. Being a ceramicist is so fun. You just muck around with mud and you say, look at what I've done. And people are always like, that's awesome. So I'm back in the dog room. Don't want to be in the dog room. Time is against me. What have we got? No, I don't like it. Beauty finalist. Excellent. Some old portraits. What a babe. What's her name? Contessa Fini. She's the end. She's perfect. The XIX secolo. X is 10. 1 minus X is 19. Right, it says below 1888. 1890. Luigi Gala, Ritratto delle Contesse Fini.